Hello, it's Matt from Nordic Walking Preston, and I'm here today with Jane. Jane's one of our Nordic walkers, and we're doing another one of these video testimonials. You'll see that there are filing cabinets behind us. We're sat in a small office in UCLan University, and we're just going to have a little chat with Jane about who Jane is, how she's got involved with Nordic walking, and what her experiences are, what she's gained from it. And yeah, Jane, thank you for joining me, and
You're welcome.
just let us know a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I am 50-something. That's about as far as I'm prepared to go.
Okay.
I work in the clinical trials unit as an administrator, so I'm very desk-bound, frantic, but desk-bound, so I don't get any exercises except running to and from the photocopier every day. For the last 2 or 3 years, I have had a number of problems with my knees, long-standing knee injury, with problems with my feet, and I saw an advert in UCLan for free Nordic walking tasting sessions, and I thought, I'll give it a go. So went off, had a tasting session, loved it. Went to bed that night, no problems with my knees, no problems with my feet. The next week went and had another walk, and it was rubbish. I was rubbish at it.
Ooh.
I couldn't, I know,
Yeah.
I couldn't, I was overthinking it. You see, that's what I was doing.
There we go.
So I'm walking along, and the poles are going the wrong way, and people are looking at me going,
Who on
You know,
earth is Jane?
Exactly. Third session, much better at it. And I'm now so good that 3 weeks ago, is it 3 weeks ago? I did my first ever 10k. I did the Grasmere Gallop, which is all uphill. Don't let anybody tell you any different. It's all uphill. But I did it, and I loved it so much that I'm doing another 10k in 2 weeks' time.
Which one?
I'm doing the Blackpool 10k.
The Blackpool Lights, yeah.
No, it's not the Blackpool Lights.
no,
The Blackpool Lights is in August.
That's in August, yeah.
So this is the Blackpool 10k, and I'm also booked to do the Preston 10k in September. And I have no problems with my knees, no problems with my feet, and I'm like a new person.
Lovely to hear. You threw me there with you didn't like it on the second session, but I like that.
People are just, it doesn't just happen. It's something that you actually have to work at and practice, and because it's a bit like driving a car. If you think about it loads, there are lots of things that you have to do right, but if you think about it too much, it all goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of people who say, why would I need to learn how to walk or Nordic walk? And that's what you find out when we do the course, is
Absolutely.
that there are lots of different things to learn. So I'm really glad you said that. And I'm really pleased that since you having started, you've noticed those improvements and benefits, because that's the main reason
Well,
that
the
I
main
do
thing
it.
is, of course, I've
Yeah.
lost half a stone in weight since January as well, which is even better.
Nice. So, since January, you've not really changed anything specifically other than doing the Nordic walking, is that
nothing
right?
at all. In fact, I'm possibly eating more chocolate. But I've still lost half a stone, so that's a good thing.
So it's better for your joint health,
Yeah.
you're feeling better,
Yeah.
less pain,
Yeah.
and you've lost weight.
Absolutely, and I've met some great people.
Yeah.
So it's, sometimes I'm meandering at the back, just chatting, and sometimes I'm striding out with a couple of the really seriously fit people. And don't do that for the whole hour that we're out.
But those seriously fit people, they were once at the back,
Absolutely.
walking slowly and just getting used to it and struggling with it.
Precisely, yeah. But the nice thing is that you can do, if you don't want to do that level of exercise that night, you can just go and actually just enjoy the walk.
Yeah, because the
So
social group there.
You can as much exercise or as little exercise as you really want it to be.
Super. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Good.
No, I'm really, really impressed. I'm glad you started when you saw that advert,
Yeah.
and I'm glad you persevered through that second session, because it can be that break point. People say, well, I've given it a go twice and I don't think it's for me. And it is about the fact that everyone's different abilities, and that just that extra little bit of practice and tuition can give you.
Absolutely. I would honestly recommend it to anybody. It's I just love it. I've got my own poles. I'm out there.
Super. And how many times are you walking a week now?
I'm going 3 times a week now. So I do your monthly package. So you can basically go on any walk I want to go on. So I aim for 3 times a week. Don't always make it, because obviously we all have lives and other things to do. But that's my aim, 3 times a week.
Oh. I'm really, really impressed with the whole knees thing. Yeah, you had an injury.
I had a very, very serious riding accident when I was 18.
Horse
riding accident
Yeah.
when I was 18, and it's impacted everything I've done ever since. I can't run. I can't even run on a treadmill. I can do bicycles in a gym, but they're so boring. The gym is so boring. Whereas Nordic walking, you're out there talking to people, you're in the fresh air, you know, and even if you get a bit of rain, and he's right, he'll tell you it doesn't often rain when you're Nordic walking, and amazingly he's right. I don't know how that works, but
we set off in the rain this morning, got wet for 20 minutes, and the sun came out and we dried up.
I know,
Yeah,
there you
it was
are.
great. So, you had the injury when you were how old?
18.
18. And you said you are 50 something.
I'm 50 something now, yeah.
So that's at least 20, 30 years
Oh yeah.
of having experienced pain, limitations in doing things.
I find it, if I've done exercise during the day, what I used to, it was to keep me up at night. The pain in my knees would be so bad it would keep me awake at night. And now I say I've just done a 10k Grosvenor Gallop, no pain whatsoever, because the poles support you in a way that means you're not putting the pressure on the joints. That you are, if you're running or even if you're fast walking. I love to walk, I walk a lot, but I have to be very careful at how I walk. But with the poles, I'm just
This is massive, Jane. Yeah, I
huge
love
change,
this. Yeah.
huge change.
High five.
Thank you.
Really proud of you. Thank you.
Well,
And thanks
thank you for introducing me to Nordic
No,
walking.
pleasure.
It has literally changed my life. The last 6 months have been amazing. To be able to exercise and not have any pain, it's just great.
Fabulous. That's why we do what we do.
Indeed.
So if you've been inspired by this video, then please get in touch and come and join us Nordic Walking. Thank you. Thanks, Jane.
You're welcome.